Hi, I'm Julie Blanner from the lifestyle website julieblanner.com, where I share easy ideas for home decor, recipes, entertaining, and more. Today I am talking all about how to design a room when you're not a designer. These are my little tips, tricks, and secrets to make it so effortless. I love watching a room come together, but it can be so incredibly stressful when you're not sure if things are really going to work together. We are currently working on a few different projects in both of our homes because I like to toss a lot of balls in the air and see if I can catch them. Let's see if we can do this. For me, planning is everything. I like to create a really thoughtful design, order everything ahead of time, and have it all laid out before we actually start a project. No tear out happens until every piece comes in. I've learned this mistake one too many times. So I'm going to give you my secret on how to design a room when you're not a designer. Using a program like Google Docs, Canva, or Microsoft Word. Now Canva is my absolute favorite to work with. It's a free program with an option to upgrade if you want to go for an extra feature I'll talk to you about in a minute. But I really like it because it's so much easier. Like, it's very intuitive, you don't have to like fuss around with it. But like you said, you can use Microsoft Word or Google Docs to do the same exact thing. It's just a little more clunky. I'm going to take you through and show you how I put a room together. This process is really simple. I'm going to take you through it with me as we plan a project. I wanted to show you first, this is how all of my projects start out. I start by adding in things that I like. Of course, after I've done all the mood boards and pinning and whatnot, I pull in materials that I like this marble or this wood floor and the faucet, and I just kind of visually see how are they going to work together. I mean, what do you think? Do you like this in a dusty blue? I hope so, because it's coming soon. So to get started, what you're going to do is create a new template. And you can do custom dimensions if you like. I always work with a presentation post unless I'm trying to get a specific size or style. And what we're going to do here now is we're going to go to uploads. And of course, you're going to see a lot of different things like this from different projects we've got going and from like old posts that I'm updating and things like that. But you can search your uploads and you can start to put things here together. Let me see if I can find, we'll go back up here, this project I'm working on. I'm going to go ahead and move this wherever I want it. I can resize it however I want it. And maybe I want to pair it with this couch. And I look and I'm like, no, I don't like the way that those pair together. So I can just quickly delete it out. I can throw it in with this painting, which is, by the way, free. You can get all of my free sources by visiting my DIY wall art post. But we're going to go ahead and throw that in there. And maybe I want to do, can't remember what I was putting that chair with before. But you can kind of see what I do here. I'll drag and drop and see how I like this rug with it. And I can click on it, give it a little twist, and resize it as needed. Maybe I want to throw those floors in behind. Now, of course, things aren't just like absolutely perfect. So we're just going to stretch this out. We're talking about really wide planks here. And now I'm going to change the position. So I just clicked on this and I want this to lay in front of it. I'm going to bring that forward. I'm going to bring this forward. And oh, you see I have a white background here. This is the reason I like to pay a few dollars a month for it. You can click on effects
background remover, and voila, there you have it. So you can play around with it and really figure out what works together, what doesn't work together, and put an entire space together. So to further show you this, of course, we always want some legs on there. So we're going to position this one in front. We might want to frame this or maybe we want to put a brass thing over it. But this will help you see what works, what doesn't work. You can create this to scale for your room. You can do different vantage points. Let's say we want another one of these chairs. I'm going to copy it and paste it and pop it over here. And then I can just click flip horizontal. Pretty neat, right? I don't know. I love this, and it helps me visualize before I start ordering. Of course, this is not a complete space, but you can do that. I'm going to show you space that I am doing for the basement. This is our $800 basement bath project. I did the same thing. I took our existing vinyl plank, and here I just doubled it up. The rug that I am purchasing, layered it on top, added in the vanity. Of course, I took all the backgrounds out of it and added these items here. Now you can get all of these images off of websites for your personal use only, of course, but you can just drag and drop them to your desktop and then go to uploads and then upload media. So it's really, really simple to add something in. If you need elements, or there's so many different things you can do here. You can play around if you wanted to use like fake rugs and whatever. You can also use their photos if you want to try to find a living room and build on top of that. Whatever you do, I think you're going to really enjoy this simple way of designing a space. Now, if I decide along the way, my design process, oh, these lights are back ordered, that's not going to work out or something, I can just simply remove them, drag and delete, and add something new in. In fact, nothing quite goes right in my life. So these floors that we were originally going to keep, that we only had installed 4 years ago, we had a massive issue in our basement and they had to be removed, and because we lost like a quarter of them and they've been discontinued. And the way that it's set up is basically just a wash at this point. So we're putting in new floors, and when I get those selected, I'll drag and drop them in here. And I'll even add in some accessories and stuff. Sometimes I'll add in a towel or whatnot to see how I like it styled. Now, because you're here with me today, you can also see my laundry room sneak peek. Previously, our laundry room had white cabinets that went all the way over here, and they didn't go all the way to the ceiling. And visually, it just wasn't very appealing, and it was kind of janky and dated. It was from the 70s. So I'm just adding 2 cabinets in here instead of going all the way over, a pretty wall sink, and this frame TV, which I'll link to that in the description below and up here in the right top hand corner. But you can see how this room is going to come together using items that we already have, a new rug, a couple of new accessories, some cabinets, and to keep things really simple, I ordered a wood shelf, a brass bar to kind of take it up a notch, wood hangers, I love using wood hangers, and a peg rail to keep all of our cleaning supplies. This room serves as that as well. So you can see how much I can do with this, and it's just so easy. I can rearrange these, I can tilt them as needed. Like I said, I can flip them in any which way, shape, or form. So I hope you like this tutorial on how to design a room when you're not a designer. I think it's the neatest trick to really visualize a space and see what works before you order it. You can also add your dimensions and things like that little checklists in here, some text to see, have I ordered it? Have I not ordered it? And refer back as changes are needed.
Don't forget to click subscribe and hit that bell to receive notifications each time I share a new video. Let me know, what room are you designing next and what video you want to see. I look forward to seeing you again soon.